Well, state police say their search for the I-75 mass shooting suspect led them to a home Monday in Laurel County. Now, state police say 32-year-old Joseph Couch was not at the home when they arrived. As we have reported, Couch is accused of running off after allegedly shooting 5 people in their cars on I-75 near exit 49 on Saturday, September 7th.
Governor Andy Beshear is live now in Laurel County giving a briefing on the search for Couch. Take a listen.
Command post was quickly established on the eastern side of the interstate, and initial sweeps of the area were conducted. The initial investigation identified a lone subject. It located an abandoned assault rifle, ammunition, and a vehicle that was located with camping gear and other evidence. After the initial sweep did not locate the subject, a more formal command post was established. The post included federal, state, and local agencies. Commissioner Burnett is going to recognize each of them here today. We are grateful for every single one of them. Your work has been significant. It's been important, and we appreciate each and every agency that's participated. Hundreds of law enforcement officers were at the scene and have participated in the manhunt. KSP used FLIR technology to pick up heat signatures while ground teams searched parts of the dense forest. Black Hawk helicopters were used to see through the canopy and to get better views. Drone technology was also used, as well as 4 types of canine units. Ground teams were assisted by ATVs and UTVs to help with the search, and to date, I believe the number is 28,000 acres of forest have been searched. During all these activities, cameras were placed across the forest to detect movement. Those are being monitored up to and including today. While the manhunt continued, 2 other missions were being carried out. First, law enforcement was following up and pursuing any local leads about the gunman's location, including any tip that would suggest he was mobile or outside of the forest. The second mission that was occurring was coordination of efforts to increase law enforcement presence in the community to provide additional safety and assurance to your neighbors, to our citizens, as they work to transition back to day-to-day life. In those efforts, Rockcastle and Whitley County schools have resumed classes with additional local and state law enforcement presence. Many other districts came back today or yesterday. We're working with each of the districts to make sure we can accomplish that same goal. The goal of all of these activities and how we have balanced those missions has always been about what provides the best public safety. In the beginning, the best way to provide safety was to locate most of our assets in the manhunt, hoping to find him to neutralize the threat. As that has become less and less likely over the past several days, our best plan now is to augment law enforcement in this community to where our people are. In other words, as the odds of finding the individual in the forest are less, the deployment of our resources into the community now provides a better public safety outcome, a better deterrent than simply continuing the manhunt at its current levels. So beginning this afternoon, we'll begin transitioning state and local law enforcement agencies from a manhunt to a larger presence in this community and the surrounding communities. The search will continue through the monitoring of cameras and the use of aircraft where available. And again, these groups behind me will continue to follow up all credible leads about his whereabouts and continue to investigate all of them. In other words, all 3 missions will continue. But today we're announcing that we are reallocating resources because we believe it is necessary now to do so to provide for the best safety outcomes for our citizens. The plan is fully supported by myself, Mayor Weddle, Commissioner Burnett, Sheriff Root, and Chief Holland. We stand united in this approach. We know it's the right decision, and our commitment is to protect the people of this region. To our citizens, we have and we will continue to stand with you, to provide the resources to ensure your safety. We will not live our lives in fear. We will move forward together, and yes, we will get through this together. Before I turn it over to Commissioner Burnett, I also want to note that we had tragic news for our Commonwealth that we heard last night when Russell County Sheriff Deputy Josh Phillips was killed in the line of duty. Brittany and I are praying for his family, for all of our law enforcement community, and for the entire Russell County community. It also underscores why this group has been as careful as it can in this search in this forest to make sure that an event and an incident where Joseph Couch was not able to take lives during the interstate shooting has not resulted in the loss of life in the search. So I want to close by saying I'm very proud of the work that's been done by all these agencies. They have done their best. They have used the best technology that's out there. They brought in every resource, federal, state, and local. But on day 11, we know that bringing the boots on the ground from the forest into the communities is going to give the best reassurance to our citizens that if he's still out there, we are right here with you, where you go to school, where you go to church, in the communities with a significantly enhanced presence, ready to protect our citizens, making the very best decisions we can to ensure their safety. Now I'll turn it over to Commissioner Burnett.
Well, we've been watching a live press conference with Governor Beshear talking about the reallocation of resources, redeploying the resources from the manhunt
in the forest
back to the communities.
That's right.
To ensure their safety. So good information there from the governor.